early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to City Skylines Mass Transit. As you can see, there is a lot of death, and there has been a lot of death for a very, very long time. So what I did before this episode was I moved these over, because I figured that this over here was actually polluting these, and our water was getting contaminated, which is why everybody was dying. So this death situation is not as bad as it was. Trust me, it was a lot worse. And so maybe this is going to help. I'm eventually going to move these out of here because as nice as it is to have some kind of trash coming in through here, maybe this is not the place for it. Maybe we're going to have to do it somewhere over here. Why does that look like it might be forestry? It is forestry. Well, I'm going to still put it over there just because I really don't want to have this stuff over here. The cemetery is fine as it is, although as you can see right now, the cemetery is kind of dead, which, that's really not what we want. We really have to move the incinerators, and I think that's really all that has to move. I did move one of them for now. Yeah, those two things there are okay, so is the cemetery, but these guys have to move somewhere. So how's about we start doing that, because I would like to never see as big of a death epidemic ever again as there has been. Those guys seem to be okay right now. Yep. I mean, I wish it would say. Let's see. Does it say what they died of? No, it doesn't say. And I noticed that there was some noise pollution over here, but the people who are actually facing the noise pollution are kind of okay now. They're just having some issues with garbage, which, as you know, as we move these away, there's going to be more problems with garbage. So what we're going to do is we're going to, actually the death situation has been taken care of over here for the most part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make our, I think we're going to have to go over the top rather than going underneath, because it doesn't seem like there's any room for that underneath. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. And we're going to have to take out a road through here and then over there. Well, let's have at it then. I know it's getting nighttime, but we can still work at night. It's not that bad. All right, so let's see. We want to go ahead and expand this out to maybe right there. We can't really... Wait, can we? Can we? Wait, it looks almost like we could... Is it? Wait, it's connecting up. That's probably why. I was like, why can we actually take a road through there? Because it's going over the top, which is not really what we wanted at all. How do I want to do this? I mean, I could just drop this like right there. Maybe try to take this through here. Things are going to get disconnected, so maybe I should pause this for a second just to see what we can do. Where are these power lines actually going? Because I would like to make sure that we actually have enough power lines going from one place to another. Oh yeah, those definitely have to stay in there. Otherwise, that area would be without power for a very, very long time. So I'm going to try to take it through the back over here if I can. Let's see. Can we just... I guess we could demolish that just a little bit. It's not going to be that big of an issue for now. And for doing this, I suppose we could just drop that there. Can we at all? No, it seems like those are not high enough. Or maybe we're trying to go in at the wrong place? Can we go underneath at all? We can! Okay, good! So the problem was that I was just trying to go underneath one of the beams there, and that was just not going to work for us. Alright, good news, you guys. Good news. Well, this is a lot more road than I want to put in, but whatever. It's, twisty-turvy everywhere. Twisty-turvy? Twisty-turvy? What's the word there? What is the term? I know there's a term like that. Maybe I'm just sounding really old right now. I apologize. But whatever it is, we took care of it. All right, so there we go. We have some room here for some trash and everything else that we want to keep far, far away from the rest of our city. And on this side over here, I guess we could potentially do our actual industrial zone, or at least a small one, just because it is going to be kept away from the larger part of the city, which is kind of sort of what we want to do. But let's see. What I want to do right away is actually upgrade some of these roads, because I don't want to have to do that later on. It's going to be a big mess, a very expensive mess, I should say, because that little road right there is kind of screwing with us. There we... Oh boy, that's not what I meant to remove, but sure. Whatever works, it works. Okay, there we go. Whew. So let's go ahead and upgrade this one right there. And of course we want to go ahead and bring a road down through here. We can't do that exactly though, so we're gonna have to try to find a way for it to connect with it, which means moving what we already have. Well, that's okay though, because we have money. So what we're gonna do is move this first. Let's see, relocate this all the way over here. I suppose we could probably put it along this street. It's gonna make it a little bit easier. Same thing with this one, just move it all the way over here. And I don't know where the other one went, but do we need more? It seems like it might be okay, although the coverage here is a little bit spotty, but I did move one all the way over here. As you can see, there's a random one right here. Gonna take that and move it all the way right back over here, because we're gonna need it for this area. That's gonna take care of maybe, hopefully, most of the downtown, so we won't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, so as for this street, I think I'm just going to try to connect it up in here so we can actually try to keep as much of this as is possible. Let's see, can we do it up just like that? Yes, we can. Alright, so nice. We have a pretty big road going there. Probably won't need it, but if we do, you know what? We're going to have it already, so that's good. And it seems like we won't actually need that until we maybe expand out this way. Now, let's make sure that our power is connected where it needs to be. It is not. It is definitely not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, we want to bring this out over here. Gotta make sure that's selected. Want to bring this out over there. Should be connected there. You have to connect this with this somehow. I guess we could probably just bring it through here. Yeah, that should work. Alright, so things should be okay for now. We have enough trash, I hope. And hopefully our death care is going to kick in soon, so most of everybody can be taken care of. And now it seems like maybe our citizens aren't dying as quickly as they were before. Oh, this is good news. Now, onto our college area over here, because I have not been checking up on that. Oh, it seems like we have some death over here as well. But again, the water situation has been taken care of there. Oh, it seems like trash is working. Good, good. I know that I put something over here. Some sort of, let's see, you're right there. You can't take care of all these dead people. Really? Really? Oh my gosh. It's still spreading. Hardcore. This is interesting, and the cemetery usage is pretty high. Do we need a cemetery over here? Because I would prefer not to have one. Please don't make me do that. That's all I ask. I mean, I saw one disappear, so I guess it's maybe taken care of very slowly. Maybe we should put a sauna up in here. Wait, do we have a sauna? No, we don't. I'm going to put a sauna right up in there just so we can maybe take care of our college students and whoever the heck else lives out here. And wow, they really like that. They like really, really like that. Wow, they're upgrading. Nice. So, what else do we need for these buildings to actually start upgrading? Because it seems like that one's almost there. So we should be getting maybe level 5 buildings pretty soon all throughout here. But it, of course, is going to take some time. No level up info. Thanks, game. Thanks. I would really like to know what else we need, but for now, it's holding up. Increase the value of the land. Increase the land value. Oh, man, those are really tiny streets, though. I mean, it seems like these streets are okay the way they are. So it's just like, I was worried, but maybe I shouldn't have been worried. So I think it's okay. Alright, so what I want to do for this college area is I do want to bring in a bus over here. And I know we only have, what is it, one bus line here? Yeah, and only a few passengers for some reason. Is riding public transit not that cheap? It must not be. So we already have a bus depot. Bus station is a hub for bus traffic and it acts as a designated place where a bus or coach starts off. Oh. Well, I guess I could have gotten that, but whatever. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, we could start getting maybe some bus lines over here, because of course I would love to have that in here just to make sure that, you know, people have enough ways to get through. So maybe starting from here is going to be a good thing, so we can go all the way up to the university. Excuse me, I want to up, yeah, sure, right there. Up to the university, all the way down to the other end of the road, and we kind of want to bring, do we want to bring in, these roads are actually pretty small, so I don't even know if I want to have a bus from there, because this bus, what I want to do with this one is actually have it be one of the, connecting from this part of the city to this part of the university. So how the heck are we actually going to do this? We have to bring it like all the way over to here. Let's see. Maybe bring it, oh geez. I guess we're going to have to stop on this side for a little bit, just in case. So let's see, we're going to add a stop right there. We're going to go ahead and add a stop. Maybe that's a little bit too far. Add a stop right somewhere over here. Add a stop down here. I mean, we could add a stop over here, but it seems like very few people actually stop there. So I'm just going to bring it all the way back around, stop right up in here. Go through this, because of course these are our one-way main roads. And I like that I like the idea of actually adding some stops here. So let's do something like that. Add another stop maybe somewhere in the middle here, because a lot of people do live in this area. And we're going to go ahead and just bring it right back around. Can we? Can we bring it right back around? I don't know. It's being like, what? What are you trying to do? I am trying to actually have a whole complete line. So let's see. Of course, we want to come back here. And we're going to go ahead and maybe add a nice little stop. I mean, I could do the same thing here. Just follow it up just like this. A stop there. Where's the stop over here? Sure. That seems a little bit weird, but okay. Sure. A stop here. And then we end up right. Sure. Just like that. So there we go. We have our second line. We have 2 buses on it. Well, oh, 4. Okay, we're adding more. Good. So this is going to be called University, because that's where it's going. So University line, I kind kind of like the idea of it being blue, so I'm going to leave it as is, and that should work for us. I have to wonder how many people are actually going to ride this thing. So let's see. Where did we add this stuff? I know I added one all the way over here. We do have a bus lane over here. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe that was a really... Wait, are those... Jeez, why do they have so many massive dogs? Like, what the heck is going on here? They're like hellhounds. What the... Students carry hellhounds? Okay, I guess, you know, sometimes some things make sense. This office building is getting to level 3. Nice, nice. Okay, so a lot of dogs on the bus. I did not expect that at all. But we should be getting maybe more vehicles on this pretty soon. It seems like, oh, 23? I mean, this is a pretty long line, so I guess I can understand that. Sure, sure, I will accept that. Alright, and it seems like our demands are actually quite low for now, so we don't have that to worry about. It seems like this area is okay. This area is okay, except for a little bit of death there. That should probably go by itself, right? We still have that? Yeah, we still have the mod. This is okay, and it's actually flourishing quite nicely, so I don't mind that. How's about over here? Wow, we have tons of farmland. It seems like things are a little bit foggy, kind of nasty over here, but that would make sense because of the incineration plant. Although I'm pretty sure that these guys aren't happy because their trees are looking pretty contaminated, so we should probably move that somewhere far, far away. Let's see. Where the heck can we move that? Where is there, like, nothing happening? I mean, I could honestly move this all the way towards the end over here where it's not going to dirty anything up. Like, right there. Now it's going to have no power, though, right? Yep. Alright. That's an easy fix, though. We could just do something like that, and ta-da! Oh, wait. It has no water either. That's okay. Another easy fix. Just like that. There we go. So you should be all set and no longer contaminating anything else. Do we have anything over here that still can contaminate things? Because I would prefer that we just don't. And let's see. Let's make sure that we zone that properly again. And that should be good. Wait, was that not? It wasn't commercial, you guys. It wasn't commercial at all. We should probably get some more commercial in here. It seems like our industrial has been taken care of with just this zone here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a little bit more industrial there and add in some nice little bits of commercial right up in there for whatever we need. There we go. Alright, so it looks like everything's being taken care of. Have we zoned this back here? Oh yeah, we have more than enough industrial. So no more industrial zoning. Fair enough, fair enough. It seems like what we do have to zone for is some more commercial, surprisingly. Which are we sure you want that? Like, it has not enough customers. Well, maybe what we need are more people, which I do intend to do right back here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice little road back here. Don't want a big one because we know how that's going to work. Maybe these roads should be pretty big, though. Oh, well, whatever. They're already there, so I'm not going to change them. Right, so let's go ahead and let's see. We want to go and maybe bring a road through here. Ugh. Not like that. Let's go ahead and bring a road out through here. Maybe curve it up a little bit just for some nice changes and whatnot. And let's see, since this is going to be a residential zone, maybe I should just bring the roads like this, like along the street over here and towards the back there with the offices there. I don't know if they're going to have too much of a problem living next to these kinds of things. I really, really hope they don't. I understand that it's going to be super loud and they're probably going to be super mad, but hashtag deal with it. That's how I feel about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do another road right up through here. You're gonna live right next to a hospital. Like, seriously, be happy. You're gonna be, like, super healthy, okay? Like, that's not a bad thing. Let's go ahead and bring a road out through here. And it seems like that's gonna connect with the university, which we don't want. Alright, so there we go. This is a one random area of low-density residential. So let's go ahead and water this up to make sure that they always have water. Oh, it looks like most of it is already covered. Something like that, and we should be good. Is electricity coming through here? Oh, it should. It should. Alright, so let's go ahead and zone this up as much as we can. Just do something like, like that? Sure. Let's just do these over here. Seems like some of the commercial areas are actually leaving. Not good, because clearly we have a little bit of demand, so that should not be... oh, well, it was demolished, so hopefully someone knew... There we go. It happened even before I could finish that. Right, so let's go ahead and just fill this out for residential, and hopefully someone will eventually move in here. Now, I don't think I want anybody on this road over here, because that's going to get a little bit too loud for most of these people, and they're going to be super upset by what's happening. So let's see, maybe add something on that road there, and over here we could have some nice calm commercial. Sure. Actually, I could probably get some more residential right up in there. Sure. There we go. Alright, so we're going to get some nice little corner stores here and there and everywhere, and that should do it. I'm going to leave the rest of this blank just because I'm not entirely sure what I want in here just yet. I guess maybe there's going to be some industrial zoning for some forestry. I guess that's why I made it. Alright, so I'm going to leave it blank for now because we don't exactly need to be using that. And is that connected? It is connected. Perfect. Everything is somehow working out. Well, we have $1 million and we can afford another square. The thing that I wanted to do was I actually wanted to start, using boats and whatnot, but it seems like we couldn't actually do that up in here because of these rocks. And if we buy this square, I think we're going to be able to do that. However, I've yet to even develop over here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get this. I'm going to make it into some sort of residential area slash boating area if we can actually use that. So let's see if that's actually usable to us right now. Ooh, it looks like over here we don't have too many issues. We just have issues with not enough customers. And, we started building the residential just so maybe that can get taken care of. Doesn't the city board come up with anything more modern? Okay, you know what? Farming's going to get you food on the table, so you shush. All right, so, ooh, is this going to work? Is this going to work? So let's see. We are going to need to get... Was it ships? I believe it was ships, right? A harbor. So can we actually connect this? Oh, so it does work. So we have to start developing this area sooner than later. So maybe instead of working over on this side, we have to start working down this way. That means finishing the downtown area because clearly, it's not completed just yet. I want some more streets up in here. I want a lot more people living in this one area. And of course, I want to actually change this area to not be industrial because... well, this is downtown areas. And of course, we're going to have to move this first before we actually do anything with it because that has to get cleaned out. It's going to be gross and people are probably not going to be wanting to live on there. Ooh, just like that. That's actually kind of gross looking, but unfortunately, that's just the way it is. See, that's staying over there all by its own, just dirtying up whatever it can without messing with anybody else. Are we having traffic problems here? It seems like we are having traffic problems here because we are trying to go up through here to over here. Oh, we're trying to get onto the highway. Aha. That's a problem. So we need another on-ramp, it seems. Well, that can be taken care of pretty easily. Maybe right through here, connecting with this over here and trying to get them out of here. Let's try that. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this... what kind of street there? We actually use a highway piece. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and try to do something like this and connect it with... ooh, we're going to get rid of that one random business there. Oh, well. I guess that's goodbye for them because clearly we need to get in there. Oh. Well, that works. Sure. All right, so let's try to use that to actually clear up some of the traffic. And if this is too little, I will change this up just to make it, a little bit of a wider street. But this hopefully will work because this is... the heck is happening over here? What is going... oh, my gosh. Everybody, please. One at a time. Oh, my gosh. This is a little bit of a nightmare. We need another way on and off. I mean, we do have this connection over here that we could use instead of making them all go right through there. So it's always a thing. We could probably just connect this up with this right over here just to make sure. However, well, you know what? We can make it a one-way just so nobody can get off the highway over here. So let's try that. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do something just like that. Bring it out through here. Connect it right up in here. Sure. So now whoever needs to go up there can just maybe go right through there and not have to go all the way around because that would hopefully help with the traffic issues. Let's see. Where the heck are they going? Let's just follow this truck right here. Delivering... oh. Garments Limited? Where is that? Exactly where is that truck? Tell me. Wait, you look like you're carrying wood. Are you sure you're going to clothing? Well, I guess. I don't know how. I mean, maybe it's like bamboo or something. Maybe it's bamboo clothing. I don't know. Although I'm pretty sure it would have to be refined, but whatever. It's definitely going on the highway. Yeah. All right. Well, jeez. Okay, well, that's a little bit dumb, but hopefully we have some people using this. Nobody's using it. Okay. Oh, no, I take that back. Actually, some people are using it. Hopefully some people are going to use this. I mean, this one does head out of town, so maybe that's not, the best thing. But, oh, they're actually heading out of town. Perfect. All right, good. So we are adding, extra connections for these people. So maybe soon we'll clear off the roads. It seems like what we have to do is actually connect them all the way over through here so they can get to the city. But I'm pretty sure that we already have a lot of traffic happening over here. Again, I will eventually take care of the traffic, but that's not my main concern right now, although we have tons of money. My main concern is actually, making sure that the city has tons of stuff going on for it before we actually prioritize the traffic. Because once we prioritize the traffic, we are going to be super good. I know. But, ooh, oil. But still, I want to make sure that we do one thing at a time, okay? So, working all the way down to here, we have train, which is going to be super good for us. It seems like we have oil over here that we can actually collect, and maybe we could do something nice with it. So, it seems like we're going to have some industrial right here, and maybe that's going to be good that we're going to have the harbor right there to maybe ship that out a little bit. Ooh, sending oil through the sea. Doesn't sound like the smartest idea, actually, now that I think about it. Also, this highway's gonna have to end right there because I don't want it crossing through this at all. So that's, well, expressway, excuse me, not highway. So we're gonna have to connect it out somewhere else, like maybe lead it somewhere else. So let's see, where else is it gonna be? I mean, we could probably just connect these two. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna be the smartest thing I've ever done. All right. Well, there we go. Now we know exactly where this is going. Ooh, it's raining. Now we know exactly where this is going to go. So let's go ahead and do it up. Because it seems to me like it's about time. Although we're going to have to advance maybe 2 more levels to get this square. But whatever. Or these next squares. Ooh. It's going to be a few squares, isn't it? Well, whatever. I'm definitely going to get that one next just because we're going to be able to use it for a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and get rid of this little butt right here because we don't need the little butt. And we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves. This is the 6th lane, right? I think it is. Right. So we're going to go ahead. Ooh. Let's just do something like this. Expand this all the way through here across the train. 88, 89, 90. Just like that. Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay, fine. Do that. Can we actually get through here? Yes, we can. Whew. Alright, so the train is going to be going through it. You know what? That's totally fine. I am okay with that. Just because this is an expressway and it's not actually a highway. So we're going to go ahead and expand this all the way through to right there. There is a little bit of a ridge there. I guess that's okay. Wait, this is a one-way road. What am I even doing? Oh, well. I can fix this, you guys. I can fix this. Also, that was a little bit not right. All right, let me do this. And I'll also start building out these areas here because that looks so good. And we just have to get that, like, right now. Okay, so here we have Beach Hill. So we want to go ahead and just make this all up. Well, not all of it, but most of it up into some nice industrial zoning so we can have nice oil coming in here. I will add, you know, a cargo train over here because I want to make sure that we are getting this out in as efficient way as possible. Otherwise, we're going to have to go around through here, go through here, and cause more traffic, which is not what I want to do. Actually, I want to clear some of this up over here because I do want to place a power station over here. We do not have any power coming to here anyway at all. So, of course, we want to create its own power in this area just so we can, you know, keep it kind of isolated for now until we connect everything else up. So what we're going to do is, let's see. I guess over there is just fine enough. We'll probably just start changing some of these things to some nice commercial zones like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do these over here as commercials because that's not really touching this area. Right, so let's clear up some of this stuff over here and actually make some of this regular zoning here because this area over here is going to have our, well, let's see, we're going to need trash and we're going to need power. So let's go for power first. Wait, we could go for solar. That's not going to be a problem at all. Ooh, building this place roadside. Oh, there we go. We could go for solar. It's going to create some noise, but that's just about it. I guess they're going to be fine with noise, huh? Okay, I guess that's, yeah, you know what? That's going to produce the most power. Am I right here? For the most part, it will. And we don't yet have nuclear, which would produce so much more. Oh my gosh, we're actually super close to getting nuclear. Well, is this going to be good? The power plant does not create ground pollution, but does emit noise pollution. High water usage. It's actually kind of affordable to us. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it. We have water coming down here, so we're okay with the water. We just won't have anything in the way of power, but hopefully nobody's going to actually start moving here. Please? Nobody, please. Because we don't exactly need this being grown in just yet until we get maybe another 300 people, just so we can get our nuclear power in here. Besides that, what I want to do is I do want to add maybe an incinerator in here. So let's see, incinerator, which is definitely going to create some nastiness. So of course we're going to drop that right there at the very end. Let's see, it's going to go... Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's fine the way it is. It seems like the trucks are already heading out. You guys should probably just hang out. Okay, fine. Don't hang out over here. That's fine with me. And oh, it looks like we have our first business here. We're like, hey, by the way, we don't have any power. What I could do, I'm going to move this. And what I could do is, I'm going to just move this a few times, actually. Let's move this over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring out a road, like, somewhere randomly through here, just so we can, you know, keep things away from each other. So let's see. What I want to do is I want to maybe do something like this, just so we can keep nasty stuff away. So we're going to put all the nasty stuff on this side. This is looking super weird, but whatever. It is what it is. And we're going to go ahead and waste even more money by moving this all the way here to the end, which, I mean, it's going to have a long drive around, but whatever. It happens, okay? It happens. And over here, we're going to put the power just so that we can reach this, because clearly that one's going to be... Uh-oh. I guess we're gonna have to put the power kind of sort of centralized, and it seems like we are losing people, so we're not exactly gonna be able to get this anytime soon, are we? That's kind of sad. Alright, well, I guess I'm going for some solar then. I mean, I'm sure the people would love solar power more than anything else, so sure, let's put this right next door here, because I'm pretty sure that they're not going to like this stuff being next to their businesses. And there we go. That's taking up a massive amount of room, but you know what? That's totally fine. That looks kind of cool, and it's going to be a little bit weird, like contrasting with that, honestly, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and do something up like this, something up like that, and of course bring one just right down the way here. There we go. So now we have that. Let's make sure our power is connected almost. It's almost connected. We just have to do something like that, and wait, is that actually? You're fine. These guys, not so much. So hopefully we get someone building along the way over here. I could just, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. As much as I hate wasting money, we're going to have to do it just so that these guys can get some nice power. There we go. So now you guys won't be complaining. Let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, goods from Oil Limited. Nice. Alright, so another thing we want to do is a cargo train. So let's see. How do I actually do this? Because I think I want to put it right on this road over here. Connects with that, It needs to go wherever it goes, and that's going to work. So let's see. Cargo train. What's exactly... Is this train yet? No, wait, that's tram. Train, there we go. So we need a cargo train terminal. So this has to go along the street here, and this is going to be a weird connection unless I bring a street. Now, you know what? I think it's going to be a weird connection no matter what, so this is fine. This is totally fine. I'm going to put it right over here, because in case I want to expand this road, although I have my doubts that I ever will, I'm going to drop it right up in... There is fine. Sure, we're going to have to pause this now because now the power is disconnected once again. Although, is it really? How is... Oh, man. Alright, fine. You know what, game? You win. You win, okay? You got me here. Let's just do that, and that should be connected now. Alright, so now we have to connect our train tracks. So let's see. Ooh. I mean, I don't like this, but I really cannot complain because I did it this way, so that's my own fault. We're going to do something like that, and we're going to go ahead and do something like, let's expand it out to here and connect it in a nice little arc. Oh, geez. I don't really like that. I like it like that. So can we keep it like that? Anybody? Nobody? Really? Ew. Okay, no, definitely not happening. Let me go ahead and get rid of all this here, because not the way I like to see my trains. Let's go ahead and maybe bring it down this way at maybe a 90-ish degree angle here. And that's actually not going to work, is it? Well, let's do it like this. You know what? That doesn't look that bad. Sure, I can accept that. Alright, so now we have cargo train going in and out. And it's going to connect with absolutely nothing right now because we have not connected it with this one over here. Oh, geez. How exactly are we connecting these things together? Like, will it actually even go over there? No, it won't. Ooh. We can't even bring it through there. We need more squares, you guys. We need more squares. Well, you know what? We can take it out to... Yeah, we can just bring it out. Well, that's fine. That's fine with me. And another way to actually take it out of here is going to be with these ships. So let's see. We need a cargo harbor. Yes. Of course, we're going to have to connect this with the roads somewhere all the way over there, but that's going to be okay. So we're going to have two different harbors because, of course, we want to connect different things. So let's see. I guess since this area is mostly blank, we can make this some kind of residential area. So I'm going to have the cargo over here. As far away as we can. Somewhere like over maybe here. Sure. And is this going to be the passenger one? Yes, this is for tourists. Okay, so that could work. Let's see, a ferry depot. Ooh, we could use a ferry depot. But again, I want the ferries to be like on the river, so that's not going to help us much at all. And let's see, we're going to have this one all the way up in here. Sure. All right, so let's connect these two guys. Man, we are adding a lot of stuff right now. I want to make sure that the roads for these are actually pretty big because I imagine that there's going to be a lot of trucks actually trying to come in here, and I don't want too many problems when it comes to traffic here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can actually upgrade those roads, can I? Nope, not at all, which is a little bit sad. I also don't like the way those roads look. I kind of want to do a little bit something different, and I want to call this a different kind of street because I don't like the name Brown or Richardson for this. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do something like, can we actually slope? Ooh, okay, that's close. That's close to what I want. Let's see if we can maybe bring it out through to here and then do the same thing over. You know what? That's good enough. Whatever. It's not 100% round, but whatever, works. Alright, so now we have that. Let's go ahead and connect. I mean, do we have to connect that? We don't really have to. We can just bring this all the way through over here and connect it somewhere over here or over here. Now, you know what? I'm going to have a street over here just because I think it's going to work. Yeesh. I don't 100% like that. I kind of like it just like this instead. Sure. We're going to have it just like that. Let's expand that out to... How do you want to bring this? I did leave this just like this so we can maybe connect it somewhere else. I guess. Yeah, we're going to have to do it just like that and then bring it all the way out through this way. There is going to be another oil area here, so we have to be very, very mindful of that. So let's see. I do want to bring a nice road all the way through, but I don't think I want to leave it looking just like that. It looks a little bit weird to me. Let's see. So I want to bring it out through here. Let's just go for a straight road here because I honestly don't want any weird stuff happening here. Let's see. A straight road all the way through here. Now we can curve this somewhere over to here. There we go. All right. That's a pretty sharp turn there, actually. Let me redo that one here. Let's just shoop, shoop. There we go. And let's do a nice little curve right up through. There we go. Ooh, it still looks a little bit sharp, but whatever, it works. And so we have this other area here for some more oil, but I kind of want to grow that one first before we actually continue expanding because, you know, things can get a little bit messy if we continue expanding way too much. So this is all that we're going to have. What's happening over here? This is apparently not connected to power. It looks like you are, buddy. What are you doing? There we go. That's what I thought. And oh, we don't have power over here. That's not so good. So we're going to have to bring some power all the way over here, which is okay because we can do it pretty easily. Just like this. All right, so we're going to go for one all the way over here. There we go. And let's bring it out from maybe over here because, of course, we don't really have anything over here just yet. And there we go. All right, so we have that going for us, and I think that's going to be okay. Is that power actually good? Because it looks like we're teetering on the edge of safe in terms of power. Might have to add another plant there pretty soon, but that should be okay for now. As for this area over here, I like actually doing like little commercial zones in here just so we can, you know, get the tourists having some nice things over here. And what I will add is a taxi stop because, of course, we have this over here. So let's see. We're going to go for taxis. We want to go for a nice little taxi stand. Sure. Right across the street? Sure. Don't think we need that. Don't think we need one for that at all. Is that all good? That looks all good. Do we have water over here? We do not have water. All right. So we're going to go ahead and... Ooh. That goes off the grid a little bit, but that's okay. We can definitely work with this. We can just bring this all the way down through to here. Is that even connected? Okay. Whew. Ooh, that was a little bit scary there. All right. So, I know. I get all up in arms about random things. But hey, you know what, you guys? I like my symmetry, so I have to keep my symmetry. There we go. We're doing something like that. We're going to go ahead and bring this down through the water, which makes like 0 sense, but it's going to happen anyway. Bring this all the way across here, and now we can probably just bring 2 all the way. Ooh, a little bit up. There we go. Ooh, that's not right. That's actually not right. So we're going to miss a little bit of zone here and there. I hope that they're actually going to be taken care of. Otherwise, we're going to have to redo that. But let's see how this goes. We should be getting some nice ships coming in here. Some nice ships coming in here with some tourists, I hope. I don't see anything happening just yet, but maybe in time it will happen. Also, we're still losing tons of people. So let's go ahead and have a look. Oh, my gosh. Well, there's a lot of garbage problems. There's definitely a lot of garbage problems. What's happening over here? Seems like the incinerators are okay. We don't have any landfills. What the? What was that? What was that? That was loud and sounded like an explosion or something of the sort. Are we having some kind of natural disaster that I did not realize here, or was that thunder? I really hope that was thunder. So over here we don't have power. What's exactly happening over here? Aha! Aha! At some point we actually disconnected from the main system. There we go. We should now be taken care of. Please and thank you. Looks like we have some death happening there. Alright, so over here we have like 2 deaths, some trash. Seems like that's gonna be the norm now. Can you guys tell me like what's happening here? Oh, it seemed like there wasn't a natural disaster. I thought there was because that was a little bit scary sounding, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna add another incinerator just because it seems like maybe we're not getting enough happening here. Stope. Here we go again, you guys. I can't say that word for some reason. What the heck was that? Is everybody okay over here? Is everybody just like... Is everybody gonna be okay? Because this is sounding a little bit scary and loud, and I don't like thunder. Help. Whew. Okay, so hopefully, you know, adding another incinerator is going to help take care of this, because we do have some trash problems here. We still have a few dead people, but it's not as bad as it was before. Like, before it was like every single... Okay, it's still pretty bad. What is even happening here? I guess, you know, we have been around for some time, so maybe we do have a lot of old people. I mean, not that many old people. What's happening over here? Not enough raw materials. Oh... Yeah, the trucks are definitely taking a long time to get over here, so we're going to need to get some things transported here in a different way. I think that what we're going to do is we're going to definitely have to fix the traffic, but that's going to have to wait for the next episode, because that is it for this episode of City Skylines. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, share your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.